Hi guys. We're still trying to fit it in where we can get it in, so here we are again. Here's what it is. So, I had heard a song on my drive. And it was, the lyrics were, I was getting kind of used to being someone you loved, only it was a cover, okay? Now, I love me a good cover, okay? That's not what's unusual. What's unusual is that's not necessarily the kind of genre that I normally listen to, but what struck me is I had no idea. Like, I was really impressed, and I couldn't, like, I was impressed by the artist, but I couldn't name the artist. And then when I looked, it was Teddy Sims. Now, that's somebody I would usually recognize, but something about that song made me taken aback and was impressive. So I kind of want to call some of that energy in. So if that's resonating, suggestive of any kind of situation from past, present, future, or past, present, or could be predictive of the future, let's stick around, okay? Alright. And one reading on the cut. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, before the cut, okay, so underlying tones that are suggestive, we got the Ten of Wands, heavy burdens that you have the ability to continue carrying but don't serve your highest good, highest purpose, they bring more strife and bullshit than they're worth, okay? We got a Queen of Wands energy, okay? So this is the manifester, the sexy woman of the deck. Girl stays on top of her water. You know what I'm saying? She ain't missing leg day. All right, look good, smells good. Head turner, and then Seven of Swords, some kind of deceit. Thinking that this dude thinks he's getting away with shit. Okay, but what he's getting away with is always short term. Those two swords right there, they catch up with him. And guess what? Swords cut. Under all those is the High fucking Priestess. You can't pull anything over on her. Okay. She knows. She knows what she knows what she knows. Okay. She has the key to the Akashic Records. She's got divine in her ear. Okay. And guess what's behind her? The Queen of fucking Swords. The Queen of the deck. A little rough around the edges. Unlike the King of Swords, that doesn't come naturally to her. Usually that is a self-preservation because she's been through some shit, okay? She's someone you can't pull shit over, okay? You bring her some fuck shit, it'll be ugly. Okay? She doesn't play like a snake. She doesn't necessarily, she's got boundaries. Okay? Don't force her hand. Don't put her in some kind of corner. Okay? Let's see what the cup brings. Ace of Cups. Six of Wands. So this is somebody that you don't fuck with anymore. This is somebody you used to fuck with, because now we have the Lovers on the table. Okay, let's talk about that for a minute. In my pre-shuffle, I had seen the Six of Cups. Okay, Six of Cups is about nostalgia. It can speak of the past. It can speak of your own children, but it can also speak of, depending on what it shows up with, it can also speak of past life energies. Okay, think about past life. Think about this is also a contract. Okay, this is a contractual thing. Think about the things that you agreed to before you incarnated, if that's what you believe and subscribe to. Think about past life stuff, if that's what you believe, if that's what you subscribe to. Picture that kind of as a little bit of an amnesia, okay? Kind of like, you know, those first moments after you wake up from a dream. You could think about it, talk about it. Maybe even when you wake up, might be a little bit discombobulated, disoriented, thinking that it's real. But that quickly dissipates, okay? Apply that to those things, to your past lives, to your soul contract. Okay, so the thing about the Lovers is once this comes, okay, it's a catalyst. Whether, depending on what is contractual. You understand? Here's the thing. With the Six of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Chariot, where's it at? Yeah, there it is. And then at the bottom of the deck, we got the Four of Cups energy. Bookend by the Fool and the Sun. This is not someone that you associate growth, happy, good times with, okay? This is somebody you might not even, this is somebody you used to know that you probably wouldn't even say hi to when you run into him and bump into him at the Piggly Wiggly. Okay? Whatever went down, you've moved out of rough waters into calm waters. You've balanced and turned the wheel of fate, the wheel of fortune in your favor. Now, what does that tell me? That tells me that whatever it is you were supposed to learn and grow from and figure out, you've gotten it right. Okay? What happens when we don't? Well, after a lover's connection, I have noticed, based on experience, based on research, based on my opinion, and noticing patterns, it's almost like after that, now divine is watching you a little bit closer. Not that they're not always, you know, not that they don't always have her back, but it's almost like that direct line communication with them, that binoculars that they're seeing you through, okay, gets a little bit closer. Okay, so what can that show up as? Well, it can show up as being on the right path, keeping balanced. The Star in the Chariot talks about balance and healing. Ace of Wands talks about an exciting new endeavor. These things, and wand energy is about manifestation, okay? Things can manifest and grow and come easier. What you put your energy in pays off. Your return on investment is worth the energy, essentially. Now, when it goes left, what can that look like? I just, in my mind's eye, I just saw, you know, the carnival game when you throw darts at a balloon? Okay? It's almost like, what I was trying to say was, when you get that wrong, every dart you throw bursts some kind of bubble, but in a not win kind of way. Okay? Why? Well, because you're not following your guidance by divine. You're not doing what it is that they wanted you to do, aka what you contracted to do. Understand? Okay. Now, let me talk to you about some contracts here. If a lover's connection, that's contractual, okay? So these two, if you lay out and follow the Fool's Journey, and you lay it out side by side and read it like a book. Sorry about the bootylicious. And you read it like a book. These two are also depicted on the Devil card. Talks about Adam, Eve, and the snake. And they're also depicted on the Two of Cups. That's the same couple, okay? Those are representations of that connection going left, getting it right, or going right and getting it wrong. Got it? Or backwards, vice versa. Going left and getting it wrong, okay? Because every lifetime, you have the opportunity to attempt again and get it right. But the two of you have to work together to figure it out. Or get it wrong. When you get it really, really wrong, you break the contract. And potentially, you can break the contract to the point where it doesn't show up in future lives, should you choose to reincarnate. Anyway, that's way deeper than what I'm willing to talk about tonight. Now, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you about some contractual shit. I once asked about it was a karmic lover connection, okay? Now, all lovers connections can go karmic, which is going left, or getting it right at some point on that journey, leaning over to the right and getting it right, okay? So then you're more of higher vibes and divine energy, okay? This was way left. And it had gone way left. It was probably expired 10 years before I was still trying, and he basically was not. Really was not. I asked, is this contract null, void, broken, never to return? When I tell you that I, at the time, was a contract worker, and that next week, they fired me from my contract, and I've never been fired a day in my life. Now, my mouth can get me in trouble, but fired? All you can do is laugh. True fucking story. Okay. Tell me more. So that's what we're talking about. Having moved forward from some kind of lovers connection that you don't want to fuck with anymore. Wait. This person does not have your loyalty, will not sit on your table, and it would be a miracle on earth if you wave to them when you bump into them at the Piggly Wiggly. Okay? Now, I don't know where the fuck I got that, because we don't have one of those. I don't know. What else? What else do you want to talk about? Now, so far, the people representing this lover's connection, we've had a Knight of Wands that showed up. I just haven't talked about it yet. And we have a High Priestess. Some energy of juggling this big old golden opportunity. That's suggestive of gifts of the divine coming out of the sky, dropping it in your lap. Somebody's got Queen of Swords energy about. Okay, she's got some boundaries. There ain't no love bombing her. You change up your behavior, your effort, your energy at the Queen of Wands, backed by a High Priestess. Let me tell you what that's gonna look like. She's gonna know you're up to no good. You're up to something, okay? Whether that be nefarious and a underlying agenda versus trying to hide something. She's going, no, okay? And you ain't gonna be able to pull one over. This is the smart queen of the deck, okay? Aquarius, Sagittarian energy, those are some of the smartest signs in the zodiac, especially in Pluto, Saturn, Mars placements specifically. Anyway, Jupiter. I don't know, doesn't matter. Those are some of the most intelligent, and that's not any kind of buttering you, like, that's just kind of, it is what it is, okay? Like, I'm not stroking no egos here. So to try and bring some fuck shit to her is kind of insulting to her intelligence, okay? So if you're bringing nefariousness, now I'm speaking of that Seven of Swords energy, okay? Because it's underlying here, still applies, okay? You try to gaslight her, not gonna work. You try to love bomb her, you try to stonewall her, you try to carpet sweep some kind of conflict that isn't something you should be choosing your battles about, but it is a big deal, that's not gonna work. Try to pretend like, I don't remember doing that. Really? Yeah, I don't remember cheating. Not gonna work. Okay. If you share children with this person and the Queen of Swords tells you, stop calling me, don't call unless it's about the kids. Okay. You pick up the phone 3 days later assuming that she's just in a mood, that ain't gonna work either. That's not gonna go well. This is not the queen that you put in a corner. This is not the queen that you want to have as an enemy either. It's not. Okay? If this queen has any kind of fire in her chart, depending on the placements, that's that's someone that fights dirty in a bar fight. Okay? So to speak. Where was I going with all this shit? There's no manipulation. Boundaries is probably one of the strongest things she has about her. Like, it's literally number 1 or number 2 listed on her character traits. If you're somebody that struggles with that, let me give you it. Okay? Now, when I say I fucking mastered it, I mastered it. Like, I married a narcissist who had a narcissist with that deserved an Academy Award for how snake-like and demonic he could be. Okay? Let me give you a little hint. Somebody pulling you some bullshit and you're on node number 2, and they're just pushing, sing a really annoying song in your head. And then continue to do so, because what they're going to do is they're going to go, see, now you're stonewalling me. You're the narcissist. Don't rock like that, baby. Yellow Submarine works really well for me, but you know, 99 bottles of beer on the wall can work. Even Happy Birthday. I don't know. Just sing something in your head and ignore the bad behavior, just like a child. Okay? Queen of Wands and the Hierophant with the 3 of Cups with Grappinu 4. So this person associates you as some kind of celebratory energy with some kind of public recognition tied to it. And this is something that they've learned throughout this connection. Okay? The Hierophant speaks of the ruler, essentially. The one who says what's good, what's bad, what's wrong, what's right. In its most basic text. Okay? That's kind of the Hierophant. It's associated with good morals, good values, good character, traditional values. It can also speak of religion, okay? This person is looking at you wanting planning on rapid movement forward. Holy shit. Planning, plotting, strategizing. Okay? To leave some sort of wand behind, some sort of situation, some sort of seeds that have been planted and grown. Okay? Looking at you like a new, leaving this behind, giving that the world, and starting from a Fool with again. And they plan on look how fast they want to move this. And they see this as some sort of justice. Maybe they didn't get the message that you were fired in the contract. That's broken. I'm sorry. But the Eight of Wands and the Chariot, they plan on moving this forward fast. Now, what does that tell me? Because look at this Chariot. If this Chariot was moving forward, this person's stopped at a red light, okay? So that's going to be your energy. Like, there's a bar right there I can pull in and have a drink. The Queen of Swords is open to conversation. Like, I'm hesitant. I'm guarded about what you're saying. You're wanting to move forward. And I'm sitting here. Yeah. I'm sitting here going, you're talking about moving forward. Justice and the Seven of Wands. I'm over here trying to decide if I even want, if you're someone I can trust to say hi to. Okay? You see what I'm saying? Eight of Wands, it speaks of rapid communication, rapid messages. Okay. What is it about the Queen of Swords that makes this person think this nefarious shit is going to work? Why do they think they can pull one over on her? Please. The Knight of Cups and the World. Because they think you are some lovesick, stupid ass puppy that would never let them go. Boy, they got their shit wrong, didn't they? They got you fucked up, baby. You were fired from that contract. Maybe they were, okay? Because I looked at them and said, I break up too. It ain't working out for me either. It's exactly what I told that manager. But yeah, this is the Knight that falls. Now, he is the one that knows how to court, okay? He's the one that knows how to soften your heart, okay? But he can also have the tendency to fall in love easily, okay? He can leave little pieces of his heart wherever he goes, essentially, okay? I think this person is going to be really disappointed. Because you're going to be like, see all this stuff? This represents my abundance. Now this is the fall down 9 times, stand up 10 card. Okay? The very Queen of Swords. The wounded warrior that you just can't break her. You might be looking at them and going, I have all these things going on in my life that I ain't letting you touch. Get your toxic fingers out of my shit. Only call me about the children. Okay, Tony? Do you get it? Tony? I don't know who Tony is. I'm talking to your person. I'm yelling at your person. This person. I'm yelling at this person because this is not your person. I would strongly hesitate even answering this text, especially with me referencing the Piggly Wiggly twice. Because the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands, which was all underlying in the pre-shuffle and the bottom of the deck energies, that is jealousy, competing with you, not moving. The only person you should compete with is yourself. That's the only place you're going to get anywhere. Okay? That's competing with you, trying to keep up with you. That's the energy of deceit, deception, mask wearing, trying to fool you, trying to get you to believe one thing, smoke and mirrors, cat and mouse, breadcrumbing, gaslighting, that sort of shit. That's the energy of somebody needing you for something. That's a gain for them. Okay, they don't care about what's best for you. That's somebody that gets really ugly when they don't get their way. That's somebody that is vengeful. There would be retaliation if a conversation with them didn't go their way. There would be. And that's why I hesitate. I don't know that I would answer that. I can't tell you what to do. I can only give you my 2 cents and tell you, I guess, some crazy stories. I don't know. Now, keep in mind that tarot has a volume knob on it, okay? The thing about tarot is you have to figure out how to translate feelings. You have to describe how that would feel, essentially. So, something everyone will resonate with. Well, that can get a little dramatic sometimes based on your life experience, based on whatever maybe comes to mind that would be normal day-to-day stuff. So between those two, that volume knob can go 1 or 2, or it can crank up to 10. Okay? So be careful that you're not turning up the volume, okay, and giving away your power to tarot. Tarot will never trump your free will. But if you see something incoming, you have the opportunity to fix it. It's a little bit of foresight's wisdom. Okay? I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to go to my day job. Because I can't quit it. Bye.